Radha ma'am, can you start, ma'am?
Good morning to all. I am Dr. Radha, Department of Chemistry, First Year Engineering Technology. The first year team extends a heartfelt thanks to our Honorable President Sir for his constant support. The team extends a warm welcome to Vice Chancellor Madam, Registrar, all executives, deans, HODs, teaching and non-teaching staff of our student induction program, DCRM 24. A warm welcome to Dr.N.Ethiraj, Professor, Dean, Engineering and Technology, Dr.MGR Educational and Research Institute, who is amongst us to grace the occasion. Once again, I welcome all. Now I am going to give small introduction about Professor Sir. So, Professor Sir completed his UG in Mechanical and Production Engineering from Annamalai University, PG in Production Engineering, PhD in Mechanical Engineering from College of Engineering, Anna University, Gindi. His area of research is warm, deep drawing and incremental forming, friction stir welding and additive manufacturing. He published 37 papers in international journals and 8 papers in international conferences, 5 book chapters, and granted with 2 patents. He has around 28 years of teaching experience and 8 years of industrial experience. Currently, he is working as a professor in Department of Mechanical Engineering and also as Dean Engineering and Technology. Now he is going to speak on the topic, a perennial spring of wisdom. Sir, please welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, I wish to welcome all the students who has joined in our esteemed university, and I wish to thank the first year team for calling me to give a speech on the requirement for the first year students to understand what is engineering is and what are the activities they are supposed to do it. And first of all, you must understand what is the need for engineering. Why do the industry need engineers? See, the industries are running for years together. Most of the things are automated. And why do they need engineers? Actually speaking, the engineers are very much important because if any problem comes, you have to solve it by applying your knowledge within a short period of time. You must understand, yeah, 1 hour breakdown in the industry will cost crores and crores of rupees. So the engineer's duty is to solve the problems as quick as possible in a smart way. So the engineers are very much needed for this, or else it is not necessary. Actually speaking, the engineers value all the students must understand, because if you understand the value of anything, you will do it better and you will respect it. That is why I always used to say, have the passion, understand the value so that you enjoy whatever you do it. As an engineer, you must know what is the value of your domain. See, just imagine, for example, you take civil engineering. If the civil engineering is not there, civil engineer is not there, then you just imagine, you can't imagine, you don't have a home, you don't have roads, you don't have rail tracks. Now, at present, a lot of multi-storied buildings are there and underground works are going on like CMRR. So, without civil engineering, you can't imagine the infrastructures, what is required for you to live. So, every engineering has its own unique importance for the society. So the ultimate aim of the engineering and engineers is the society has to gain because of your activities. So the engineering has, see, usually, we call it as a professional courses. Only three, uh, 1 minute. Hello, So, uh, so each and every domain has a unique characteristic and unique importance, and which serves to the society. Ultimate aim is that it has to, whatever you do, it has to reach the society, either directly or through industries. So now a lot of challenges are in front of the engineers because of the ever growing technology as well as the population. One of the example is agriculture engineering, where in order to meet the demand for the growing population as well as uh, for the nourishment of the children also. So everywhere the challenge is always there. This is the real activity that each and every student must keep in mind before graduating from this. So the society need has to be fulfilled via media by engineers. You know, three courses, we call it as three programs, we call it as a professionals. One is a medical doctor, second is an engineer, and third is a lawyers. Medical doctors, you know, they take care of the health of a human. Lawyers take care of the ethical issues, and engineer is taking care of everything apart from these two, whatever may be the domain of yours. So keep that in mind. You always working towards the society. For the society you are doing, even though you may feel that I'm not doing it directly, but by through industry or by your innovations. I always tell the students to apply their mind. Just don't see once you come to the engineering side. Engineering is the application of science. So without applying your knowledge or your mind, it is not possible to be a perfect engineer. You have to apply your mind. So build up your career by applying your mind, not by following others' instructions. So think twice whatever others say, and then act according to your own decision, and take it in the right sense, in the positive sense, so that the people around you will get a gain from it. So the you may ask, in what way I can do that? Only thing is, whatever domain or whatever program you are studying, learn the basics first. The fundamental never changes. Whatever may be your domain is, the fundamental remains the same, and it is going to build above which only you are going to build your knowledge. So be strong on your fundamentals and go deep into the domain which you are interested in. Don't be in a shallow and you're not in a broader way to know a little bit in all the areas. Don't try to do that. You go deep. See, we call it as deep dive. Deep dive into a domain where you are really interested in your domain. Because every domain is a ocean. You can't master that. Now, at present scenario, you know that a lot of engineering students are there, and at present the engineering graduates value has come down. Even though we are getting jobs, everything, but a lot of people are coming out. That means if you want to survive as an engineer or you want to succeed as an engineer, you have to face a lot of challenges. Then you have to show that you are unique. So now the government as well as all the governing councils are insisting on, apart from whatever fundamental you are studying, see, there is a curriculum. It is framed for 4 years. Within 4 years, whatever is possible, we are trying to do. We are trying our level best to incorporate whatever advanced, latest trends or technologies. But within the framework of 4 years, it's very difficult to teach you all. That's why we always say teach what is really required and what is the fundamental which is required, above which you can on your own you can do it. But a lot of things apart from the curriculum is required. That is why we are saying out of the box thinking and out of the curriculum you have to learn something. See, the curriculum is fixed. Whether you like it or not, you have to study. In that, you have program elective, open elective. These things are optional to you. You are selecting it. And the project, which is also selected by you. I'll come to the project later. So the program, whatever courses are there in the curriculum, it is fixed. But apart from the electives, whatever you are interested in, based on the current trend or based on the placements, you have to study. You have to equip yourself. That is why we brought in technical skill inside, where you study something which is not there in the curriculum, but it is relevant for you and useful for you for your placement. This is we call it as technical skill. Then you have another type of skill, soft skill, where you are that is to improve your attitude, personality development, communication skill. This is one of the very important thing actually. Whether whatever it may be your, Bachelor of Engineering, whatever maybe your language or whatever maybe your area you have come from, all these things are very very important for you. So you have to improve your communication skill, attitude. This is one of the very 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 important thing now all the industries are looking for, especially after the COVID. Now all the industries are saying 60-40 or 70-30. 60-40 is 60% attitude and 40% technical skill. That means that they expect technical skill only the foundations, and the attitude to learn, attitude to adopt is very important for you. Please, I request you, all the students, keep your attitude in the positive way. Right. This is one of the criteria expected for the industries. Now, apart from the technical skill and the soft skill, you have projects, maybe a mini project or finally a project. So you can see that the present day requirement is, apart from your basics, whatever you learn it from the curriculum, you have to go out of the box, learn whatever you want to learn it out of the curriculum to adapt to the latest trends in the industry. Then you have to select a proper project, perform, and show that your application abilities. Whatever you learn in the project is mainly to understand how you are applying whatever you have learned in a particular period of time, how you are applying it, and how you are solving the problem. So the main, that is why nowadays, during my period and all, the biodata starts from whatever you call it a CV now, curriculum vitae. Starts from name of the candidate, father's name, mother tongue, date of birth, nationality, like that. Now, at present, first is not that the objective. What is your aim? And second one is what is the project you did? And after that only all the detail comes, and your personal detail has gone to the end. So now the importance is what is your attitude and what is the project you are doing that is going to play an important role. See, you may think that it is only for the completion of the academics. No, that is going to help you in a lot. The project is going to help you in a lot way. One thing is, first thing is, when you are doing it on your own, you will understand what are the problem comes. See, whatever you study hypothetically, when you are theoretically, whatever you have studied, when you are doing it practically, you will understand what are the problem comes and how to solve also. The teachers are there to guide you. You have to decide, you have to think, you have to find the way to solve the problem. So when the project you are doing it, not only it helps you to apply your knowledge, whatever you studied, second thing is it gives you the identity for you to understand for others to understand you in what area you are strong. That is the reason why industries are asking for what project you did. And the third is this project helps you to get higher education very easy. See, your project is first interviewed in all cases, whether it is for industry or for higher studies. Nowadays, almost all the industries are looking for students to publish to international journal or to conferences during 4 years course to know that they are able to apply their knowledge. This is what the industry is also looking for. Lot of see, I'm in this university for more than 26 years. I came across a lot of incidences because of the project, how it helps the students. One of the students did a project under my guidance, and he was attending an interview to go to Australia for higher studies, and he was referring my name, and they interviewed me more than 1.5 hours about that student. What project he did, he really did the project, what are the areas he has given the input, all the details, and I was interviewed for more than 1.5 hours. And one more candidate, he was attending an interview for Nippon Paints, that is also in Australia. And he was in the interview board and he said, I published a journal, published my article in a journal, and they wanted to verify it. And he asked for the paper, journal, whatever he has published, and he didn't had it on that day. He was sitting in the interview panel and he was calling me and said, "Sir, I'm in the interview. I said I put a article in a journal along with sir, so they want to verify it. So they want that paper to be shown. Can you send it immediately?" So I send it through the mail, and after seeing that, after verifying that, they appointed him. Now he is working over there. And the third case, one more person, he was doing a reverse engineering on inter-aorta balloon. So I don't want to explain all those things, but a project which is medically oriented, and he got a job just because of the project in US. So for getting the fund for a higher studies, everything depends on your project. Don't think it is only for completion of your academics. See the project, don't think big, even a small change. See, generally we used to insist them to concentrate on research. Research, whenever I talk to the students, they immediately say, "No, sir, I'm not willing to." Because they feel that research means 24 into 7, 365 days, like scientists. We have to innovate something. Invention is different from research. Invention is the new thing you are finding out. But research is already existing, you are trying to improvise on that. So you have to research. So that means already existing it. You have to probe through it, apply your mind, improve upon that. Just imagine, have you ever thought that mining work is going on under you and all the cars are going above the road? CMRL is doing. That to imagine it's what is the depth they are working. And they are making a complete railway station under the ground. And all these things are done without interrupting the traffic, without damaging the surrounding areas. Have you ever thought about it? You see, under your leg, there is a drilling going on. So these miracles are happened only because of you. See, you may think that as a student, what I can do. The idea comes from anywhere. Don't think that it is from student or from researcher or from academician or from process. Anybody have any idea? That idea need to be brought in. See, it was not there before when we were studying. We were studying whatever idea I have, they have to come to the industry, then only expose it. But at present, whoever has the idea, immediately come out with that idea, whatever concept you have, come out and then work on that. How best you can do that. And once you come out of the academics, you can start your own or you work for the industry. See, the innovation is very, very important nowadays because just imagine, very unfortunate thing is India was not concentrating for a long time about the research and patent. We always used to get everything from outside. That's why we pay heavily. Just imagine a stunt, what is used in heart is very costly. If you see the manufacturing cost, it is 1/50th or 100th time increased. We are unnecessarily paying it. Unless or otherwise we indigenize and do it here, it's not possible to reduce the amount because they are holding their patent. So whatever you do it, it should be useful for the society. So when we are doing the research, concentrate, see, it may be, as I said, it may be directly reaching the society or through industry you are reaching the society. So very unfortunately, we have not given importance for that. We were completely, most of the time, it depends on other countries. Now we started feeling it only for the past 10 to 15 years. We give importance for research, whether it is academician or industrialist or students. That is why even in school level, they brought activity-based learning. It is not like before, whatever you read it and memorize and just vomit it and come out. Now it is a need of the hour. You have to apply your knowledge to find something maybe new or it may be a modification. So the research as well as patent importance now only started here. So the students' idea, anything you have, immediately can patent it. What is the use of patent? Patenting is, that the best example I can tell you is most of the people are lovers of cricket. The stump with a camera. The cost of is very high. It is it laxes. But each and every stump who would buy it throughout the world and use it, they have to pay to the person who invented it or designed it. Stump is already there. Only thing is he has modified the stump with the camera and electrical circuits. He is paid 1 lakh per stump. Just imagine. So 1 lakh per stump. You just imagine throughout the world how many stumps are there, how many stumps are sold, and how much money he is getting. So when you hold the patent, it has to be transferred commercial. Once it is commercially brought in, whoever uses it in the world has to pay the royalty for you. That is how you get the money because your idea is yours, your baby. So whoever try to use it, they have to pay for it. So now only we started feeling the importance of patent and research. Most of the people got confused with what research I can do. See, remember this research or patent, any innovation, not comes by compulsion. It comes by passion. Unless or otherwise you have a passion to learn, passion to invent, nothing can be done. We can't say that you have to compulsorily you have to innovate something. It comes from your end. Please understand, you have to come out with some idea. Apply your mind always. That is why always people say open your eyes, close your mouth, open your eyes and ears. First you get the information, then analyze, then try to find out some idea, and then open your mouth. So very important thing is, project whatever you do it, actually you are supposed to do it within the company or in industry or you can newly invent something. And even the companies are now encouraging students to perform a lot of projects by funding them. Usually, in most of the cases, you have to spend, especially mechanical, civil, electrical, even computer hardwares. Hardware means you have to spend. If it is software, you sit down in your computer and do it. In most of the cases, you are supposed to spend and from your pocket. But nowadays, if it is within thousands, you are ready to spend it. But if it is in lakhs, or if it is in crores, it's not possible for you to do it. Your idea cannot be brought out. So the people are there to fund. Government agencies are there, non-government agencies are there, even industries are there. They want to solve the problem by giving the problem. See, because industries are running out of time. They are time bound. See, even a minute they don't want to waste it. So they cannot study and read the books. They can apply on their experience and the practical knowledge. But whatever newly trends are coming or whatever is there in the book, it's not possible for them to read it. They don't have time. But academician has a lot of time, or student has a lot of time to read the latest things and apply to the industrial needs. That is why now any project, they are saying you collaborate with academicians, industries, and agencies. Agencies will give you the funds, academician will give you the theoretical knowledge, the industry gives practical, and put together we have to solve the problem of the industry. In turn, it is for the society. So the students, see, for example, I am here. I have a little bit of knowledge, even though I am working for 26 years. See, whatever you learn, it is only a little bit. Everything is evolution. So at this age, I can't do everything. So I need somebody to support. It may be as faculty members, or it may be as students. It's my practice always. So if people know about me, I always ask the third semester students. Now I'm talking to the first year also. First year students who are interested to come and join. Join in the sense you come here and discuss. I'll find out what area you are interested in. I'll train you. I'll help you. I'll direct you to whoever is doing the work. Right. So myself, I'm trying to guide you in the path of research, and also how to get the funds from outside. When we have in our college itself, there is a separate Abdul Kalam entrepreneurship based cell where they help students to start their own startups. Now there is a trend called the campus company. If you want to start a company within the campus itself, you are very well appreciated. And we are encouraging the students to go for your startups and campus companies. And after completion of the course, you can start your company outside also. And we help them to get the funds. Fund in the sense, don't think that it is in 50,000 or 1 lakh, even in crores. If your project is really worthwhile, even the government or the agencies are ready to fund more than 10 crores. Without a single pie you are spending it from your pocket, you can do your any ideas into a commercial. So you have plenty of opportunity. Make use of it, because these opportunities are there, not there. Maybe 5 to 10 years back, a lot of students had a lot of ideas, but without the financial support, without proper support, they dropped their ideas and they went for a job and he was working monotonously. Now you have plenty of opportunity around you. Make use of it in the right sense, because the entire society is looking out from the engineers this one only. Ultimately, everyone should get their gain. Not only you, not only the society, the entire nation is going to succeed. You just imagine China. See, once Japanese was ruling the entire world, they used to say during my period, the US, 80 percentage of the whatever they are using it in home was Japanese made. Now, throughout the world, I can say whatever you use it, it is Chinese product. Whether it is reliable or not, that is secondary. But still, we buy things from China, China-made products. So, how they succeed? See, a lot of innovation they are doing. You just imagine, go to the toy shop. You can see plenty of new designs are there. Small changes. That's all. Not a big thing. Toy is toy, right? So they have invented a lot of things. They have researched a lot of things, and they are trying to do a lot of innovations on that. And they are bringing out new things, and how they capture the entire world's market. And that is what we are also aiming at. Everything is in the hands of the youngsters. You people have to come out, and we people are here to guide you. That remember that we are here to guide you, not to teach you. So, with that note, I hope my speech will inspire you to land up in research, innovation, and patenting. Thanks, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your informative speech. And there is a question from student side, sir.
Yes,
So one student asked, can they do or can they involve in research activity during their first year academic, and also whether they will be allowed to attend any seminar or conferences in their field.
okay. Very nice to hear from you. See, there is no restriction that you should enter into research or innovations only after the second semester or third semester. The day one you enter into the college or university, you are always welcome to go for it. No doubt about it. We are encouraging all the students to attend symposiums, national or international conferences in India or in abroad, and also encourage them to publish in international refereed journals. So there is no restriction. If you see, once you come to the college, you can contact me. I will direct you. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The second question, can they
Yeah.
do any internship during their first year?
See, actually, we are having internship in the curriculum itself. That is part. That doesn't mean that only during that period you are supposed to go to the internship. No, you can start from any period, you can do internship any number of times. But only thing is, if you come to the university first semester itself, you want to go, you will not be knowing where to go, because the internship is the typical practical training. Without understanding first what is engineering or what you want to travel on, it is very difficult for you. I'm not saying it is not possible. It's very difficult for you to adapt to the internship. So if you really want to know what is industry is, you can go for the industry internship. But if you want to know what is engineering,
Excuse me, sir. Sorry for the interaction. Please unmute your mic, sir.
sorry, mutate.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that okay. So once again, I repeat, there is see internship we have in a curriculum itself. Apart from that, we are not restricting. If you are going at any semester, you can go any number of times internship, provided it should be useful. It is not for the sake of just for the sake of internship. And third one is, even in the first semester you can go. Only thing is, you may not be knowing where to go and what to learn. See, that is why we always say at least the first semester be there in the college and to understand what you are going to study in engineering and what is your interest. In that, once you know your interest and based on your interest, what is the present trend you decide, and based on the present trend and the placement requirement, you find out the industry, or we will also give you the industries list. If you feel that your interest, your your attitude, everything fits into the particular industry, go for it. So I feel that it doesn't mean that you should not go, but if you really, some people are really talented. I know last year batch, one student was very clever. So we put them in project now. He is working in what do you say, green energy field. So like that, we also identify people and then put them within the campus itself internship. That is also possible. So internship means doesn't mean that you have to go to only the industry. It may be within the industry, with the university itself, where you learn things practically apart from studying. So there is no restriction, but it is premature to go for internship in the first semester because you don't know what is your interest first. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, it will be very useful for our students. Thank you so much for your informative speech. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Students,
Thank you, ma'am.
please
Thank you.
Students, please stay back for the second session. The attendance and feedback
Thank,
will be posted at the end of the session. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir, good morning, sir. Shall we start the second session, sir?
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, sir. Let us start the second session, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. We are hearing you, sir. Let us start the second session, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, my dear students. In this session, we have our chief guest, Dr. K.M. Mehta, Chief Advisor, AMRI, and Advisor for CS. Dr. Mehta sir has served as a professor and director, School of Computer Science and Engineering, and director, Center for Professional Development Education during his 35 years of service at Anna University. In Anna University, he started new academic programs such as M.Tech Software Engineering and B.Tech Multimedia Technology and created a path for other colleges to adopt this program. He was instrumental in setting up Cisco Regional Academic. In academic side, he has got research and development grant to tune of 5 established a knowledge of data center at Anna University. Dr. K.M. Mehta has been listed as a notable by Marcus USA in a word, who is who. He is also more passion in research and he guided 80 BTech projects and 60 MTech and 25 PhDs. He published in 100 well-reputed journal. He published 2 books, Tata Megra Hills, and 3 conference proceeding on neural networks. Then he is a member of ACM, IEEE, IA, PQB, CSI, and ISTE. He is actively associated with AICTE and NBA as an expert in CSC and IT. As an expert in computer science and engineer, he accredited 150 Tier 1 and Tier 2 institute for NPA accreditation. He is a Margadash for NPA accreditation, a role assigned by AICTE. After holding a several positions as dean in other deemed universities and director sponsored research at VIP-AP, he is now currently an advisor computing science at Dr.MGR Education and Research Institute. Now, sir is going to give his presentation on the topic an exordium of STEM edification. Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a screen.
Yes, sir. You can start your session, sir.
Yeah. Good morning to all of you. I don't know how many people are really listening to my lecture. So I think there is a continuity between what Dr. Ethiraj has told right just now and my talk. So before I start my lecture, let me extend my warm greeting to all of you to this university on behalf of myself and on behalf of the president of the university. See, first of all, I must congratulate all the first year students for having secured admission in our prestigious university. I don't know, those who are assembled here, I think my special congratulations to all of you. So I hope during the 4 years of stay, you take advantage of the good faculty and the good infrastructure that is available at our university. And I hope all of you will succeed in this degree program and it was very good. So this is what I wish. So please make use of this very good facilities and good faculty and good faculty on their course. And in other words, I just now have seen that so many people are actively participating in asking the questions. So like that during your lecture hours also, and you are free to ask the questions and for the lecture. Okay, so that means you keep them very busy. So now, I think that Ethiraj are introduced. We talked about innovation and we talked about the startups and we talked about the internship. And these three are very, very crucial topics that all of you should learn. And what my lecture is going to do is to provide a background for all these people. And if you wanted to have your own startup, or if you wanted to innovate, and if you wanted to do midterm projects or internships and all like that, you require a basic training right from the day one. So that is what is about STEM education. See, first of all, I would like to answer the 4 questions. What is the STEM education? STEM, STEM, STEM education, why it is useful to the students and what is actually goals and what are the STEM activities and practices and what impacts on students and the students. See, the STEM stands for, S stands for science and T stands for technology, E for engineering, and M for any guesses please? M stands for, are you there, my dear students? So M stands for mathematics, don't mistake it as a management. So, okay, all these are independent disciplines by themselves and they teach you a lot. In fact, science provides you a good knowledge of things around you. And engineering technology is nothing but applied engineering. Okay, whatever the principles of engineering that you have learned in your undergraduate curriculum, you are going to make use of those principles to look at the solutions to some given problem. See, that means you develop a new technology actually to provide some solutions to the given problems of the society or problems of the institute or problems of the companies and so on. So basically, the focus is actually on the problem solving. And engineering is what is called the applied physics. That means how do you apply the basic principles of science and mathematics that you are studying undergraduate curriculum to design a new product and to come out with a new innovation, and those innovations may turn out to be a good product, and those products will be commercialized. This is what is the essence of what Dr. Ethiraj says. And mathematics provides you the logical thinking. Okay, I hope you understand the full importance of the core discipline. One is now in here you are going to integrate these core disciplines and the jointly about some kind of a framework that is or an approach at how to make the students actually and to live up to this capacity. So this is what is the essence of STEM education. This provides you a holistic education. And mathematics always covers a logical thinking. And if you are quite good in mathematics, you are quite good in engineering. You are quite good in engineering, you are good in technology. So that's why we essentially provide you the logical thinking. See, I'm not going very deep into that mathematics aspect of it now. And the engineering and technology provides you what is called a critical thinking. And both required for a successful career in your professional growth. The one is logical thinking and the critical thinking. And at this juncture, I will quote one quotation of Dr. Abdul Kalam, who is the missile man of India. He is a self-made man and he is a great man. So he told once, I could become a good scientist because I studied mathematics and the science at the end of school. He unlocked the mysteries of his faith through STEM education. He got early exposure to mathematics and science. Having worked with Abdul Kalam for 1 year at Anna University, I know what he is and what type of innovation he does. Even when you are talking to him, you get a lot of inspiration from him. In fact, about 15 years back when he was working with Anna University, once he told me, Dr.Mehta, can you think of a Google in the natural or Marathi, or Tamil, or Telugu, or Urdu? Now the dream came true. See, now you can find, you can Google your word, you can Google search to any language that you want. No, that is what is the inquisitive nature of Dr. Abdul Kalam. And that is what every engineer should have, inquisitive nature, to go very deep into the different aspects. In other words, if you wanted to innovate, or if you wanted to have your own company, so you have to think differently. So that's what most of you might have heard about out-of-box thinking. This is not a conventional way of thinking, but all of you should develop an out-of-box thinking. See how to go beyond the limitation of your thinking. So when you take up a problem like this, so whether it is a family problem, whether it is a personal problem, whether it is a scientific problem, it requires the careful attention. In fact, it requires a careful thinking to provide a solution to your given problem.
Hello, sir. Am I audible, sir? There is some distraction in your voice, sir. It is not clear.
It's not clear.
So, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it clear now?
Now it is clear, sir. Okay, sir. You can
Now
continue, sir.
it is clear now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
Now
hope
it
I
is.
don't have to repeat my lecture again.
Now, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Huh?
Okay, sir.
I don't have to repeat my lecture anyway. See, now what I wanted to tell you is that science provides you with a good background of knowledge. And in it now, are you able to hear me now? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Uh, are you able to hear me?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now it is clear, sir.
No, you tell me that's okay. You will also rectify your system from your side. Okay? Now there may be
Okay,
some
sir.
there may be some good connections are there. See, I have checked my system. No problem. Okay? Now can I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Now it is audible, sir. Okay, sir. You can
Okay.
start.
I mean, this is what is the experience that Abdul Kalam told us because he got early exposure to science and mathematics. That is why he could become a great person and he could become a retired man of India. Okay, that is why he wanted to innovate on certain things, and if you wanted to become a great engineer, and if you wanted to become a great scientist, I mean, you have to think differently. That means you have to go the out of box thinking. That is what it means by out of box thinking actually. Because if you look at this, the whole world, everything looks like a black box for you. Okay, now you have to understand actually what is that inside the world actually. And you have to critically examine each and every aspect of it thoroughly and very carefully. This is what actually the critical thinking. That is what the engineering is provides. See, if you look at the basic definition of engineering, the engineering is nothing but is a systematic approach, okay, systematic approach to solve the problem. That means through engineering, and you develop what is called the ability of problem solving. So now, so this is what we about the STEM education. STEM always provides to actually focus on hands-on and the problem-based learning. See, that is what hands-on means actually based on experimentation. You don't depend on the theory. So basically, engineers so don't talk in here. They talk with the practical mind. So because they have a lot of experience on this mission, they have a lot of experience. They do experiments do with their hand and do with their mind. See, that is the essential difference. So now what is that versus critical thinking? I have been talking about the critical thinking, and this is one of the actually buzzwords nowadays, design thinking and critical thinking, and most of the people are talking about it. What is actually essentially a critical thinking? What is critical thinking? Suppose you get some problem. How to find out the solution to a problem? So what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to follow various steps. First of all, see, you have to identify what is the exact problem, what is the nature of the problem. So I'll tell you whatever I'm telling you, it is relatively common for your own personal problems or family problems or scientific problems. I mean, these are the steps that you are supposed to follow. First of all, identify the problem. Okay, whether it's related to your family finances, whether it's related to a family problem, whether it's related to quarrels in the family, whatever it may be, you have to identify exactly the problem. Then you have to find out what are the various alternatives to solve the problem. Because a problem can be solved in many ways. We have several solutions. First of all, now you have to find out what are the solutions that are available to everyone. Then you should be able to evaluate. Then you should be able to analyze each and every solution. That means what is the benefit and what is the pros and cons of each solution. So you have to really estimate, see what are the impacts of these solutions. So then after analyzing this whole problem like this, then we should design and we should what is actually should come out with what a design solution to the problem. Okay, and this is what we have to tell the solution in a clear, perfect manner. See, then only once unless it is clear in your mind, you cannot give the solution to others. This is what is essentially critical thinking. A critical thinking has a four steps. One is problem identification, another is analysis, analysis discussion, analysis finding about the solution. And these are the critical things. So given a problem, that means you're evolving a systematic way of solving a given problem. This is what is called a critical thinking. So now I am giving some of the critical thinking examples. I think why I am stressing on the critical thinking is that the next 4 years you are going to hear a lot about this critical thinking and the design thinking and various engineering problems. Unless you are quite good in critical thinking and you cannot be a good innovator. Unless you are a good innovator, you cannot start your own startup company. So if you wanted to achieve that ambition of having your own business or having your own startup, certainly you should be a good innovator. And without these critical skills, I'm quite sure you cannot be a good innovator. So that is why I think this is the entire whatever I am going to speak today is going to provide the backbone for the lecture that we have heard in the morning. Okay, that gives the background, how to become a good innovator and so on. The first one is the problem solving that I have talked about this, the various four steps in the problem solving. The next one is the creativity. If you want to be creative, if you want to be creative, so as I told you, you have to go for out of box thinking. There is no point in going in a conventional way of thinking like this. See, because every problem has a different solution and the type of solution that you give depends on your ingenuity, depends on your creativity. See, that is why it is very creative. That is, creativity is another key actual that you are getting. And decision making. See, what is the use of the problem solving, analyzing the various solutions, various so on like that? That means, you have to come out with the correct decision making process. Suppose whatever the output of those steps, various steps, like problem solving and analysis, synthesis, and the design, whatever it leads to a correct decision. In other words, a critical thinking allows you to make correct decisions. So if you follow these four steps meticulously, I am quite sure you will not be able to make any wrong decision. As an engineer, you are expected to choose a correct decision. As especially every day starting from a product manufacturing to turning or to many products, it involves a lot of things. See, I don't want to talk about manufacturing process. I don't want to talk about engineering process right now. This is one. Most of you have heard so many things about it. Then something next skill is the research. See, I think that professor also talked about research. What is research? If you analyze this word research means searching for a fact. and gaining some knowledge. And searching for researching means actually searching again and again for facts. Okay, this is what is called the research. So there are two types of research, what is called empirical research and another is the scientific research. The empirical research based on historical facts, historical reasons, historical things like that. You collect the facts and like this, and then you try to do your own research. Like this. Okay, and the research means trying to create some good things like this. See, now suppose for example, most of you must have heard about big debates in the TV channels, like maybe perhaps I report Arnab Goswami. So when he's trying to argue, that means you would have done lot of literature, earlier literature, on the debate, on the point. See, that is how he's able to counteract or he's able to argue with the debater. See, unless you are quite good in searching the facts and accumulating the facts, and you cannot give a good argument. See, this is what is called a research. He's also doing research, and the people are inventing the engines, and people are inventing the equipment, and they are also doing some research. This is what is another skill that is required. I told you the logical thinking. The logical thinking is the backbone for everything. And the next is questioning. Questioning. See, the questioning is very, very important. And if you wanted to be a good questionnaire, first of all, you should be a good listener. See, when there is an argument like this, so you should put a good ear to others, what others are trying to say. First of all, you should be peacefully hear those things, and then come to your own conclusion. See, that is one of the important factors that you have to learn personally is that, first of all, you should be a very good listener. If you are not a good listener, you cannot ask questions. That means whatever the questions that you ask are irrelevant. They are not relevant. If you hear others' opinion properly, then only you can properly question them and they'll be able to answer. See, I think some of the students have asked very, very relevant questions to the earlier speaker. Really appreciate the students' attitude. I think you should ask many, many questions like that. Then prioritization. Prioritization means you should have the capability to prioritize on your basis. Suppose you have so many tasks that you have to do simultaneously. So now you have to get what is the topmost priority, what is the next priority, what is the next priority. So you should have the capability to prioritize. So that is what is on top of the critical thinking activity. So you should be able to prioritize your thinking, you prioritize your various thoughts, you prioritize the work that you do. Okay, and that also you know that every student who are preparing for the examination, they have their own priorities. Okay, let me study this one mathematics first because it's difficult. Then next is the physics. Next maybe chemistry. See, like that, you have your own priorities to focus. So that is your way solving the problems also. You should develop this set of prioritization techniques. Okay, and the next one is the leadership. Leadership, you cannot be just like a leader. And most of you after finishing completely your 4 years of degree, either you are going to be engineer, you are going to be a production engineer, or a manufacturing engineer, or you are going to be a project manager, or you are going to be a software developer, or you are going to be a manager in that way. See, how do you become these software managers, production managers, and so on like that? Just like that, you cannot become a manager. Just like that, you cannot become a leader. Okay. So now what is it means you should have some leadership qualities. How do you get these leadership qualities? See, this is what I told you. The leadership quality is first thing I told you earlier itself. You should be able to listen to others very carefully. and you should be able to question them. And you should be able to know what are the exact processes that is going on. So, okay, if you are dealing with the manufacturing industry, you should have a complete idea about the manufacturing process. You should consider what are the raw materials that is available, what is the production schedule, okay, and how much you have to feed to the sun. All the machines are ready and so on, and what are the equipment are necessary for the manufacturing item. And so you should have a complete knowledge of the particular system. Then only you can discuss with others confidently. Otherwise, you will not be able to discuss very confidently with others, and your juniors will take over. See, this is a problem. So you should have a complete knowledge about all the processes that is going on there. That is one of the important concepts of leadership policy. And the other thing is the teamwork. And the teamwork is one of our very, very important. There is no point in working in isolation. And you cannot shine actually in working in isolation. You may be a good brain defection, or you may be a good worker, or actually it is your responsibility to take all of them responsible. So you have to work on with all of them with coherency, without fighting. So this is what is called the teamwork. How do you motivate each and every worker who is working under you? This is what is called the leadership quality. So you cannot be a dictator. A dictator cannot be a leader. So if people work at the gunpoint, doesn't mean it's a good leadership. Okay, the leadership means you should be able to get the help from each and everybody. You should be able to motivate. Okay, and you should be able to take care of their personal problems even. See, this is what is essential. That is why then there is a sky is the limit for you. You can start from the manager, you can become the CEO of the company. That is about leadership quality. But how do you get the leadership quality? Because you have to develop the critical thinking skills. See, problem solving, analysis, synthesis, design, and evaluation, and so on. Like that. And if you are quite good, I think you will be a good leader. Then, and you should be able to evolve strategy. Developing the strategic plan is another actually critical thinking. So that is an offshoot of critical thinking. Suppose you are quite good in critical thinking, then you should be able to develop, you will be able to draw a roadmap for an organization. See, for next 5 years, where are you going to end up? That is your personal roadmap. And where is going to be our company? That is the company's roadmap. Where is going to be the institute? See, that is the institute roadmap. So next 5 years, what are the goals, what are the development that you are going to take care of? Next one is the planning. This is another important aspect of the critical thinking. See, if you want to solve a problem, if you want to execute certain things, and see, we require a careful plan. Step-by-step planning actually you have to do. That means you have to follow your process. See, if you want to succeed in your life, definitely, you can do that only with a proper planning. Otherwise, if you are wayward in thinking, you cannot succeed in your life, and you cannot be successful. So that is why you should have a very, very planned way of life if you want to succeed in your life. See, that is the reason why you should also think you want a good placement with a good pay package. I think you have to plan your education properly during the 4 years of your stay. See, that is what my message. See, you have to plan your education to 4 years of working. If you want to get a very good placement, right from the day one, you have to systematically proceed. I'm quite sure then that is the limit for you. You don't have to look back. And all of you will get a job in Amazon or Yahoo or a Google or any other major company, and you can become the CFO and many work in that way. Next, critical skill is the keen observation. See, this is one of the important aspects of this. The keen observation is very, very important. How do you develop this keen observation? I think all the skills actually must be developed right from the day one. The critical skills are being developed from the primary school to the engineering education. At the school level, how do you make them actually learn? Think. And you make them see for them learning is fun. See through fun, through the game, through the model, through the chart, and you should be able to motivate the child. Okay, and you should be able to teach the fundamentals of mathematics through some model. Okay, through some puzzle. See, this is what is the essence of a STEM education. Okay, now the keen observation. Now, I think most of you will go out during your maybe 4 years of stay as an industry visit and so on. See what you are supposed to go on industry visit. What is that you are going to do there? So actually, you have cleanly observed. You have cleanly observed what are the equipment that are needed for the manufacturing of petrol items, and what is the process that is going inside. Okay, what is this black box? What are the processes? What are the raw materials that required? This is not like a noting down the pen and pencil and so on like that. So you have to cleanly observe that. This is what I am telling you. Suppose you go for a bird watch. See, most of you and the schools or primary schools, they take the children for excursions only because they develop the habit of keen observation. Keen observation. You might be thinking you are going for a pleasure. No, it's not like that. During the pleasure, you are going to observe certain things keenly. See, that's the reason why we wanted to prepare for all of you about the industry visit. What is the use of separate industry visit? That means you are going to observe the real environment. What you are going to have, you are going to have after your graduation. So this is what is keen observation. Okay, don't think it's a pleasure. Okay, don't think you were engineering a very basic or a part aspect. Okay, you are supposed to clearly observe the processes going on in the industry and the machinery that is going on. And another skill is important skill is judgment. Saying what is right, what is wrong, and we should be able to judge. If you have developed that capability of judgment, then you are quite good. You can be a good leader, and you can good be innovator, and so on. Because at every stage, there is a judgment process involved in that. So you have to take the decision then and there itself. So if you are not able to take a decide, if you are not able to decide on certain things, then you cannot be a good motivator, you cannot be a leader, and so on. See, then you will be judgment. Then another tool, the tool active reasoning. This is what I already covered, I don't want to repeat it again. And analytical thinking. Analytical thinking means scientific way of thinking. See, that is why most of you, are writing the ERI examination. They will test you on the analytical capability. Most of you wanted to go abroad. Actually, they want to take up a GRE. The GRE, given enough time, almost all the students will be able to complete the paper. No doubt about it. If we have 3 years of engineering degree, then each and every question is an answer. No doubt. It's not better. Just because they provide you a logical thinking. They test you on a logical thinking, they test you on a critical thinking, they will test you on how fast you can think about it. This is what is the essence of GRE. And first, they will give 180 questions. So, for example, you are supposed to answer in 120 minutes. See, the idea is how fastly you answer each and every question and identify the correct answer. There's rapid thinking. This is a test on rapid thinking. And how you get this rapid thinking test because of all these critical thinking. See, this is what the essential GRE. Don't think GRE is very tough. Don't think GRE is very tough. Okay, and it is only a strategy. How do you solve a problem in a quickest manner? So there again, you are talking about the problem solving only. In GRE only, you are talking about the problem solving. In GATE examination, you are talking about the problem solving. I mean, all the three scenarios are same. So it's a problem solving, but the techniques are different. Okay, this is what is excellent. Now, what is I'm trying to say? All the critical thinking skills we do. Okay, I think all of us should not forget about the critical thinking skills actually during the 4 years of stay. I'm sure these critical thinking skills play a major role. I have introduced one credit course on design thinking. See, the design thinking means how do you think innovatively. Okay, again the systematic way of designing a product. There is a systematic way of solving a problem. This is what is essentially design. So what is the design? Design is nothing but a systematic way. So this is what is essential. Now let me say what are the STEM activities and the practices. STEM activities and practices, how you get these activities. I mean, this I told you, the STEM activities are very, very important. You have to introduce right from the school age, okay, to the engineering level. Or a medicine, whatever degree or a patient, you require a degree. Even if you take a doctor, doctors require, don't think engineers only require a critical thinking, but doctors do require the critical thinking. Suppose you want to treat a patient, actually, I mean, you have to think very critically, actually, and when only you can treat a patient is a good thing. Okay, I mean, this is what I'm telling you. So it is not only in a domain, but it's everybody's domain. So the critical thinking provides a background. This is the background effort, this is the background framework that everybody has. Then, how do you introduce the STEM activities? See, STEM activities means the teaching science, okay, teaching engineering, teaching technology, and the teaching mathematics as a primary school. So imagine at the primary school, as I told you, okay, I mean, if they are able to motivate the students to learn mathematics through models, through games, okay, through puzzles, okay, and see here one thing is, second one is engage them individually, and engage them individually or in groups. So both are required. Because individual attainment is also required and individual contribution as a team is also required. So these are the two different aspects. Individually you may be excelling, but as a team member you might be failing. See, this is one of the important factors that they examine in most of the software companies like this. See, most of you might take up a job in a software company. What they will do, first of all, we try to develop whether you are quite good in the teamwork or not. So they give one problem and they will select the team. So 4 or 5 members, they are supposed to find a solution to the particular problem. So this is what is the challenge that software industry is providing. This is the training they are providing. Because how, as a team, you will contribute. See, that is given a problem. At the end of the day, you are supposed to find out a solution and give the solution to them. So now in between, you can discuss freely, you can express freely, you can listen freely, and like this. So you come out to do a brainstorming sessions and so on like this, and find out a correct solution to the problem. And if you are able to give a correct solution, then that means the team is successful. Okay, and a person who is taking the lead in the team, he becomes a team leader. Okay, so that means we have something extra. That is what is the difficult thinking teachers do. So that is what means. So now these two, and sometimes nowadays actually you are not disciplined. Biological students or medical students, they are not disciplined the class. Okay, they do it on the computer. Okay, and they will explain the process of dissection only through computers. See, thereby they are achieving two things. One is they are not killing the animals. Okay, at the same time, they are able to convey what actually they wanted to convey. So through the system. Now, if you want to design a product, okay, you don't require to know the drawing board now. Okay, but still, you require drawing board now. But still, you can make use of CAD and tools. You can design. You can have a three-dimensional view, two-dimensional view, one-dimensional view, any view you want. A cross-section view you can have it. Okay, and from different, that means you are trying to view the product from different angles, from different perspectives. This is what is actually going to be different. The different perspectives, different viewpoints of a product give you a different idea. Okay, that is what is it. So you have to mix it of the tools, fix robots and so on like that, and some tips actually really help you to motivate the students actually from that. This is one way to learn something. And cultivate the problem solving skills. Their computational thinking ability. So right from the beginning, actually right from the school days, I mean, you should teach them how to code. See what exactly is the C language, what is meant by Java, what is my Fortran, what is my language, and so on. And we know that the students are very good, the children are very good at helping those programs. Very, very sharp. In fact, my granddaughter does much better with the computer tools when compared to me. Even. iPad, if you start playing with the iPad, she will do wonders. So that is why that's the way you are learning. That's the reason why we are trying to introduce this type of competition skills right from the school days. But the only thing is that their limitation is going up to the computer level. If you want to do some kind of a high level thinking, high order thinking, I mean you need to develop mathematics skills. And you need to have scientific thinking. You need to have analytical thinking and so on. So that is what it is. And one more important thing is that try to introduce this communication. That means science, engineering, technology, and mathematics into the culture. This is what is going to be the focus of the person. If you look at our MGR University curriculum, I think all of us work towards that particular based curriculum. So that means all of you will get sufficient exposure in almost all the four disciplines. This is what is essence of the curriculum. I think one should design a very good curriculum and put before the students as well to learn this kind of education right from the beginning. Okay, and that is going to be the focus of the national education policy. I think all of you know about the national education policy of the government of India. Like this. I'm trying to use so many skills actually. All these critical skills actually right from the school to the engineering. Are we able to finish my time? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible,
Hello?
sir?
Are
Yes,
you
sir.
there? Are you, have I exceeded my time? Hello?
Yes, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, sir.
This is my time. Should I stop it?
Within 5 minutes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
So now, what are the benefits? Last thing is, what are the benefits of STEM education and this? See, I mean, you can develop a creativity, and you can develop a team working skills, and you can encourage curiosity and improve the cognitive ability, like thinking, reading, and learning, and future initiatives, and enhances the social, emotional learning, and so on like that. Okay, and this is what is about that. Now, now what is that actually when you talk about this critical thinking and if you wanted to think differently and so on like that, the art is coming to the picture. So nowadays we have introduced what is called art. What is an art? The art is a way of doing things, a different thing. Okay, when you talk about the critical thinking, all those things, you think differently, out of box thinking and so on like that, without art, you cannot do that. So that is why they have introduced what is called the art also. Then it becomes, once you introduce the art, then STEM becomes a STEAM. STEM becomes STEAM, STEAM. So that is what nowadays more people are thinking about this, how to make the STEM into a STEAM like this. So now currently, the most effective way of implementing STEM is through project-based learning, PBL. So this is what actually the essence of our teaching pedagogy, which actually will experience your 4 years of learning now. A project-based learning, and don't be scared about the project which staff members are giving us. The staff members will give you projects, mini projects, or major projects, you can every course you are teaching them. So don't be scared of the project. A project will give you the enough thinking skills and the problem solving strategy. So this is what is the essence of problem-based learning. Hereafterwards, almost all the students are going to learn through project-based learning. So I'll end my talk with this one Abdul Kalam quotation, my famous person here. The learning gives creativity, and creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. So it is my wish that all of you should become great after 4 years of state under NGR University and after 4 years of great learning here. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Any questions,
Thank you,
please?
sir. Thank you,
Any
sir. Thank
questions?
you. No, sir. No, sir. No question, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Uh, I think you have given a very useful and helpful and innovative information to our students, sir, about STEM education. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a time to express our vote of thanks. First of all, we give our thanks to our Honorable President, sir, and thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Madam, and thanks for Register, all Executive, Dean, HODs, and all staff. And thanks for our Chief Guest, Professor Dr.N.Ethiraj, sir, Dean ENT, and Professor Dr. K.M. Mehta, sir, Chief Advisor, AMRI. Thank you so much for your informative session, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, all the students. Now, after completing the session, we have given the feedback link and attendance. You can fill the form, dear students. Thank you.